and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here at Firestorm Games in Newport for the third round of day 4 of the pre-releases. Round 2 I didn't record. The person I was versus didn't want me to record anything, so that was no problem. No recording was done. So I am here with Beccy Russell, and we're about to get started in what is the last round here. Now, Beccy was new to the game, I think, just during this pre-release, so that's why she's got that mat there. But it gives you like a step-by-step guide as to what to do, and she followed it really well. She did really well. As you'll probably see, she was a worthy competitor. So we're all ready to go. We're all sorted, rolling for. Okay, who's going to go first then? Oh, it's me. Okay, sweet. I would have preferred to go second, but there we go. We'll go first. So, a great ball in hand there, but we're going to put that energy onto the Krogunk. Not that we can do much. And also put the great ball into play to try and find a Pokemon in the 7. Mudsdale? Yeah, Mudsdale, nice. Okay, and then we can shuffle all that up. Okay, so we got our Mudsdale, no Mudbray yet. And we're howling for another 3, hoping to maybe pull that Mudbray. But no, we get a load of energy. Love a load of energy. Look at all that energy, it's beautiful. And that's all we can do that turn. Over to Beccy. So what can she do? She's got a Serviper up there, and also that reverse Wobbuffet. Love a Wobbuffet. Awesome card, especially for pre-release. And then that's just 1 energy. Can't do much. The ability there for the poison isn't in effect yet, as she hasn't attacked. We've got the Raticate, which we can evolve up to. And we can attach another energy onto there. So we can now do, I think it's called Frog Hop. So it already does 20, and then you roll, and if you can, it'll do 40 on that. But I think Serviper is weak to Psychic, which means it would be 80, I think. Yeah, if that did go through. Where's my Serviper Promo? Is it at the very back? Actually, where's the Serviper Promo? Oh, I don't think I played it during this one, so I didn't play a promo. Oh, interesting. Very interesting indeed. I wanted that Turtonator and Mudspray to have their limelight. But Wobbuffet's got 1 energy as well. We've done our Frog Hop for. Yeah, that is definitely looking like a solid 80 there. That's a Toxicroak as well, which we can evolve into right now and get a knockout on that Serviper. Dark energy going on there. Okay, so we know we're probably going to get a knockout with that Toxicroak. I think it does 30 and it's poison, which would be 40, which should be a knockout. Oh, take the mat with you. Take that mat with you. Okay, so the Wobbuffet is now coming up, which I believe has 120 health, I think. It's not bad for a basic, and it's a pretty good card if you can get it sorted before it comes out. But unfortunately, I was evil and I took out the Serviper. So what can she do here? Nothing in particular, but we got our Turtonator. Are we really going to attempt to put fire on it? Or are we going to maybe go for a knockout with a bit of 80? Yeah, not going to really get a knockout, or is it? Is it weak? Did I just win? Oh, wow, okay, that was quick. That was really quick. Wow. I've had rounds where it just lasts the first round and boom, you're out. And it's like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, unfortunately. But that's how it goes with the pre-release. Hold on, that is the Serviper promo, so I do have it somewhere. Where is it in here then? Unless I took it out. I did take it out. Because I've got over. There we go. I've got it right here. It's in the top loader. It's over there. Okay, so we did play Serviper. My mistake. So, both shuffling up. Oh, there's an Esper. Oh, don't like Esper. I really don't like Esper. Oh, there's that mud spray. Nest ball in there. Dark. Raticate. I love trying to see what's going into the pile. Ratata. Fighting energy. Another Ratata. Beccy is first on the shuffle. Drawing 7 cards. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, I think you can stop shuffling now. I think you can. Thank you. Radio, what we got? Oh, we got a Ratata, Raticate, and I think that's a Toxicroak as well. Yeah. And also a Kukui, which is not bad. Not bad indeed. Okay, so she's got an audition active and nothing on bench. Okay, so unless she can evolve it to Gloom, which she probably could. Oh, we got a Raticate. So we got 2 Raticates. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. We got a Kukui there as well. So we can do our focus energy. Serviper Promo code down. We are poisoned, and I think that's for 2, but that's Viper's in play. So it should be 3. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. That's not sweet on my turn, because he's going to be a goner next turn. Evolve the Raticate on both of them. Evolve the Raticate on both of them. There you go. Raticate evolve. And Raticate evolve on the bench. Don't know if I had any tools. We might have had a weakness policy or 2, but that's what we're hoping for a guaranteed 60. Kukuiing there for 2 cards. And can't play the Toxicroak, but we can attempt. We can do 10. So we can do 10 plus the 20, which is 30. Which is going on there, okay. I think Oddish has got 60 health. So Viper gets an energy. Okay. I think I'm adding additional poison counters there. Because there's something to keep track of, because the ability is like it's just like if your opponent is poisoned, it's not as if you have to like declare it, but if it's poisoned then it gets the additional damage done. There's Kukui coming in there for 2 more cards. Another Kukui in hand. Possible evolution of Oddish to Gloom. Okay, we got a Nest Ball. Are we going to go for a Mud Spray or a Mudsdale? That is the question. No, we're going to get a Turtonator. Do we have a Kiawe? That is the main thing. Do we have a Kiawe? We have a How, though. How did I do that? I will not know. But we have a weakness policy as well, which could be good to put on the benched one. But you're going to put it there. Okay, then. Guaranteed 60, which will be a knockout on the Oddish. Turtonator's got some energy, so we know we can do a guaranteed 60. And then we go up to, I think, 100. So next turn, and we're goners. So she can't do anything that turn, but the end of her turn, she'll have knocked me out. So she's Kukuiing as well for the 2 cards. Would be a knockout anyway. Yeah, there we go. Oddish on the bench. Turtonator coming up on my side. We got some fire energies as well, which is always good. So at least we can start doing some attacks going on there. Yep, I think it's 30. Pretty sure it's 30 damage that can be done. Serviper is not weak to fire. And I think the ability allows me to draw a fire energy from the discard, but we have none in there. We haven't even had to play Kiawe, and we've already got 3 fire energies, which is all we need for the Turtonator to be powered up. We're having a good old discussion here, I think, about all the poison and everything. But she's been able to get another one, which I think is about a 60. Evolve to a Gloom. I think it is 60. I'm not too sure where it poisons me. Let's have a little look. I'm poisoned. Put the poison counter on there. Come on, man. You put 5 on there. That's the right amount. Is that a knockout? Yes, it is. Put the poison counter on there. There you go. Well done. Well done. So now, because that Serviper is gone, we don't need to worry about double digits being taken off in terms of poison. She has no energy attached to the Gloom, but I think it does do a little bit of damage, and I think it puts me asleep or confuses me. And it looks as if it's confused me. Okay, fair enough. We still take damage because of the poison, which hasn't knocked us out just yet, thankfully. No Krogunk. Still waiting for that Krogunk to get the Toxicroak. Load of fighting energies in there. We need the Mud Spray. And roll. 5. I'm confused. It doesn't go through. It needs to be heads to go through. And we take 1 more bit of damage. Okay. What are we going to do? Oh, another energy going on there. So she can raise leaf me for 30, which is a KO on that. Raticate coming up. Yeah, we got the Mud Spray. Okay, Mud Spray on the bench. We need to power up the Raticate, but we can't because we don't have any Dark, so fighting on the Mud Spray for the Mudsdale, hopefully if we can get it. We can just do 10, because that is the free attack, and because we don't have a tool, it's still just 10. Okay. So she's got... okay, if she plays the Vileplume, we can still attack her. But she can attack us. If she attaches 1 more energy, she can attack us for 60, and we're either, I think it's poisoned or asleep. I think. There's another energy, so she is going to attack us for the 60. And is it paralyzed, asleep? It would indeed be confused, okay. So now we have to roll to try and get through. There's a Kiawe, which is a bit late. Another fighting energy on the Mud Spray. She's taken 3 prize cards, but I think she's taken more than 1, because she knocked out the Turtonator. Interesting. Very interesting. It would be a knockout anyway, yes, that's fair enough. Okay, so she's not taking 2 prize cards now. Okay, take the prize cards. I'm pretty sure I do say something about it. Lilying for... Ah, there's the Mudsdale. That was a risk that paid off. What can we do? We can do something pretty cool with that Mudsdale. It's not a knockout, but it's some decent damage there. Mudsdale, kick away for 60. Your opponent switches with one of their active bench, but she doesn't have one. And then if we can get one more energy on it before we go, which we should be able to do, we'll do 130, but we also do 30 to ourselves. And we can also do 30 to one of your opponents benched. So. Oh my god, am I weak to grass? Am I weak to grass? Oh, I'm weak to grass, really? And I'm confused. Oh, brilliant. Great. So now if I roll to try and do something, drop that key away. I can't do anything. There we go, there's the prize cards being taken. She's taken one. Okay. What is going to happen now? Roll to try and get through with an attack. If I don't, I get knocked out. Heads. Is that heads? Which I think it does take it. Which is 130? The confusion is real with the hands, they're not moving. Alrighty. So it's almost knocked out, but next round we're going to be KO'd. Now, I think I got the 130 through, which that means it should have put 30 on the bench, and I didn't put 30 on myself. But apart from that, I mean, we're pretty good. We just got that Rattata, which we know is definitely going to get a Raticate evolution or not. We can't do anything. We can do 10 and that is it. A 10 would be a knockout, actually. Do 10 for knockout. Am I calling it? I'm calling it. There it is. Okay, so Becky takes round 2. That's 1-1. So, what is gonna happen in this final round here? The shuffling commences. The ultimate shuffle of Shuffle McShuffle. That is a name for shuffling. Okay, so we got Psychic Energies, Nestball going in, Raticate, Kukui, Toxicroak, Fire Energy, Dark Energy, more Fire Energy, a Rattata, Kiawe, Rattata again, Weakness Policy, the Mud Spray, okie dokie. Don't you dare put those... What are you doing? What am I doing? Am I like... Am I demonstrating how to cook something? I saw flat hand, push in the oven, something like that. It's like, yeah, gas mark 10, yeah, that'll do. Why not? Ooh, Wobbuffet in the active, very interesting. Our 7 have been drawn, we got a Mudsdale straight away. Don't say it's a mulligan. Oh, it's not a mulligan. Whew. Thank you. Okie dokie. So we have a Toxicroak to the Wobbuffet. It's not a Toxicroak, it's a Krogunk actually. But we have a Toxicroak in hand and a Raticate. We also have Kukui and a Mudsdale. Are you going to Kukui already? You can't attack though! Put an energy on there. Put the energy down. can't do anything. Oh, she's put the energy down, actually. Drawn for turn. Now, we could do 10 plus 30, and that would be 60 because of weakness. So she's already going to get 60 on 120 HP Pokemon. Great bowling as well. For a lovely 7. Looking for that Mud Spray. We don't find it, but we do find a Nest Ball. Can't pull that out because it's not a Pokemon. You can activate Nest Ball. Such a choice of 3 Rattatas. Such an epic choice. I think I'll go with Rattata number 3. Don't know why, but, you know, just got to go with Rattata number 3. I think I'll name him Jeff. Jeff for this round. So we can do 60 to the Wobbuffet as far as I'm concerned. Kukui has given us 20. It already does 10. There's the 60 going on there. So she needs to find a bench Pokemon. She's got the Nest Ball to do so. Anything could come on the bench. I don't think she's got a GX, otherwise we would have seen it by now. I'm pretty sure day 4 was quite weak on GX pulls. Because none of the people I versed had GXs. And neither did I. So that's 4 people guaranteed already. Bouffalant coming down. Not a bad choice, actually. Some nice healthy health from Mr. Bouffant. And he's got a move called Bouffant Head. That's an interesting move. The reverse looks pretty funky as well. Okay, so another energy being attached to the Wobbuffet, which... No, maybe not. No, she's not going to bother, because it's going to be knocked out next turn. Oh, actually, no, it might not be. It might not be. No, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to attach a Psychic Energy, and hopefully do the 30 damage, I think. No, 30 and Poison, which would be 40. Raticate Evolve on the bench there. Looking pretty promising, actually. Yeah, and it's weak, so that's fine. So Bouffalant comes up with the 1 energy attached. It needs 2, and I believe its first move, it does 30 damage, and it also blocks 30 of your opponent's damage from coming through. So say, for example, I can power up and do 80, I can only do 50. There's an Oddish on the bench. What is she gonna do? Give it some energy. I don't know whether this is just me saying this, but whenever I start shuffling my hand like that, I think I've got an urge of confidence. Because I think, yeah, that can't be stopped. So I'm there just shuffling really quickly, like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just constantly doing that. I don't know. I can't actually read myself there, but it seems like it is. I believe it is. I don't know whether I'm just doing it because I'm fidgeting and waiting for my turn, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just leave it and I'm like smacking the cards on the desk because I've like made an error or I can't do anything. But we've done some damage there. We've got 2 thingies, so it's poisoned, and that would be 40. There we go. Oddish to Gloom. So she gets the Vileplume going. We're not going to be stopped because none of ours are basic. Kukui-ing for another 30 there. 20, sorry. And 2 cards. There's a How there which you can't play, but an Esper, which is now on the bench. I think the Kukui's going to do some pretty decent damage with his 30 that he's already got. So that's 50, I think, on top. Which isn't bad. Isn't bad. The poison rolls over. Oh, that's why. So it would do 40, but because she activated the Bouffant Head, it's minus 30, which is why it was only 1. It's still poison, so that won't stop. There is hopefully another 80, plus the 3, the additional from the poison is going to be 110. And I think Bouffalant has 120 health. So it's going to be 110. No, it's not. Alrighty. Why didn't I do that? That's interesting. Anyway, we're howling for 3 on Beccy's side. What's she going to do now? Ah, the Vile Plume comes out. Okay, fair enough. Ah, that's why the Bouffant head was there. Okay, so there's me being stupid. I thought I could get a knockout there, or at least close to, but the Bouffant head happened. And again, I think that just no, she attached 3 energies, which is the other one, which I think is about 70. So that is a definite knockout. Dark energy going on both Raticates. At least they can try and do 60 each time. Poison should be able to roll over. I think I just said roll over poison. I think I kept saying roll over poison. She was there going like, what? What are you saying? You're insane. And I'm like, I know I am. That is a fail right there. And the poison rolls over. On 100, I think it's only got 20 more health. Pretty sure it's only got 20 more health. And I'm going to attach an energy to the Vile Plume there. The Bouffant is ready to go. I think she's attacked me for 70 or 80. I look like 80. Another Rattata to the bench. And attempting a 60, which it does. No, no, it didn't. So the poison took effect there. So the end of her turn, that Bouffant is gone. But she's already preparing the Vile Plume to be a heavy hitter here with the 60. So that's a knockout on my one, but also a knockout on hers because of the poison. That's why poison is sometimes useful. 2-2. This is coming down to the wire now. Who is good? Okay, so I got my Raticate coming up. We need a weakness policy to guarantee 60. However, if she brings out oh, yeah, put a Vile Plume out. There we go. Sorry. But she's got the Vile Plume. She's got 2 energies attached to it at the moment. Can she get a 3rd in her next turn? We'll attempt to do 60 and we do so? Yeah. 60 going on there. Okay, here we go. So either way, we know we're going to get either confused or put asleep. Asleep we can roll to get out of. Confusion we have to retreat from. Such an annoying card, especially with that irritating pollen as well. Oof. Although it's not in play at the moment, but there's another grass energy there, so she can do the 60. We're not weak to grass, but she's got to roll heads or tails, whichever one it is. We're either asleep or confused. We're asleep. So we can roll to wake up. Serviper getting a bit of energy, rolling to wake up there. Which we do, we're awake. Okay, so now we have to roll again, I think, to attempt an attack. If we can do 60, which... Can we? I think it just went through. Nice, okay. It's got 140 left. And that's a psychic energy going down. And a knockout there on the Raticate there. It's either Serviper or going to be the Rattata. We've got nothing in our hand that we can evolve the Rattata from, so the Serviper's probably the best. Not that we can get it powered up though, that's the only thing. It needs that psychic energy. It needs one psychic actually, and the rest of them can just be any. Which is exactly what we're doing. And that would allow us, if we can power it up with 3, to do 30, and it's poison. That is a shocking, shocking amount. 3 energies to do 30 damage. Wow. That is not a card you want. It's the ability you want. It's a bench-worthy thing for the ability to do the double poison, but apart from that, it's a shocking card. So now we have enough to do 30 and it's poison, which would be a knockout on that. However, look at the bench. Look at the bench. The Toxicroak is ready to go. It's going to get a knockout because we're weak to the Toxicroak. We all know how this is going to end, don't we? Unless I can pull something amazing out of the bag, which would be highly unlikely. Along comes the Toxicroak with an additional 2 energies attached to it. It needs 1 more, and it can do 80, which will be a guaranteed knockout. So she's drawn, and no, hold on. She's placed an energy, and then she's drawn. That's fine, but it is a knockout anyway. Wow. Well, there we go. Beccy took that last round there. We actually didn't win one. We drew the second one, so we lost 2 of the games. But I'm happy because a lot of those, I think both of them, they hadn't been to pre-releases. The first one and Beccy, they hadn't been to pre-releases. But that was really, really good. Really, really good match indeed. But yeah, there we go. So that is day 4 all over and done with. But we're not done yet. We have the bonus card packs to look at, in which we are going to go over to any second right now. Okay, so we are here with our 3 packs right here. Sorry for the angle, but I sort of was trying to record this and they wanted us to sort of like help clean up and everything, so the angle had to do. But white code to start off with. Could be a holo, could be something even better. Let's have a little look. We have a lightning energy to start off with. Sophocles, Serviper, Wick, Morlul, Caterpie, Mariel, Rhydon, Sandygast, Reverse Wobbuffet, and another Holo Dusknoir. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's 2 Dusknoirs now, but I'll take it. Next up we have an Necrozma pack. Oh, it's a Mariel at least. A secondary Mariel. What can we get from this one? Okay, it's a green code, fair enough. So we take our 4, bring them to the front. We start off with a Fire Energy, Mount Killer, Electabuzz, Noctowl, Mariel, Rhydon, Sandygast, Hoothoot, Tangela, Reverse Pikachu, and a Heracross, which is a new one, so I'm pretty happy with that. Another Reverse Pikachu though. Thumbs up from me. So last pack up here we have is the Marshadow pack. What can we get from this one? Let's have a little look. Opening up the pack. And we have another white code. Ooh, okay. This is looking promising. So what have we got? We got a Fighting Energy, Escape Rope, Solrock, Rabombi, Cutiefly, Pansear, Magikarp, Rattata, Wimpod, Reverse Tangrowth, and oh my gosh! A Guzma full art. Which, little to say, I'm pretty stoked about, and I couldn't be asked to show the camera. Oh, the camera's not there! There it is! Full art Guzma, that is awesome. So that's 2 trainers down. Very, very nice indeed. Super, super happy with that pull. Wow. Little to say I'm showing that off to everyone because everyone was super, super excited. But there we go, guys. That is what we got from those packs. Very, very happy with that. A holo and a full art trainer. You can't get better than that. But there we go. If you have enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And apart from that, I'll see you in the next video on the channel.